Very quickly going to describe how this guide is set up. The video is split into chapters, you can find them down below. The first chapter will describe the boss fight mechanics, the second chapter describes each of the important abilities, and the final chapter will be role-specific duties. Stix Bunkjunker. This is primarily a single-phase fight that has a brief one-time intermission that permanently buffs the attack speed of the boss. The main mechanic here is rolling your garbage ball around the room, collecting trash and enemy mobs before either slamming it into the boss or one of the giant bombs. Phase 1. The boss is going to use electromagnetic sorting once he hits 100 energy. He will float for 5 seconds, deal raid-wide damage, and mark the arena with a bunch of circles that will spawn different sized garbage piles and a large bomb. During the sorting, he will mark 5 players, and once the sorting finishes, these players will turn into a ball. Those players turned into a ball must roll around the arena, collecting the different garbage piles. You'll notice an extra bar on your screen which indicates the size of your garbage ball. As your ball increases in size, you'll be able to collect the larger garbage piles. Players will want to fill this bar as close to max as possible, because the more it's filled, the more damage your ball does. You'll be smashing your garbage ball into either the boss or a large bomb. One final note is that the ball does have a time limit. If your time runs out, the ball disappears and you've wasted all that potential damage. Now, let's talk about the bomb. The amount of bombs increases with each electromagnetic sorting. So the first time, you only have to worry about 1 bomb. The second sorting, you have 2 bombs, and so on. These large bombs will explode after 26 seconds and will basically wipe the raid. One player that is rolling around must crash their ball into the large bomb. This detonates the bomb, dealing a burst of raid damage, but now it's no longer lethal. Let's cover the rest of the mechanics. Occasionally, the boss will summon adds that need to be grouped up and killed. There are 2 types of adds: hyenas, which only melee attack, and scrap masters. Scrap masters use a dangerous scrap rockets ability that needs to be interrupted. Players that are rolling their ball should try to run over all of the adds as well. Once a player crashes their ball, the adds get thrown out and now take double damage, making them much easier to handle. Incinerator will target a few players with red rings. If targeted, you need to stay away from garbage piles. If your ring touches any garbage piles, it will ignite them. Burning garbage piles apply a stackable debuff to the raid that ticks damage every 2 seconds. This debuff lasts until the pile burns completely away or is picked up by a ball. The tank mechanic, Demolish, will apply a 100% damage increase debuff that lasts for 50 seconds. You want to taunt swap after each Demolish. I'm briefly going to cover the intermission. He will use Overdrive, which causes him to fly around the arena, throwing lightning, which is marked by circles. Once Overdrive is ending, he marks a large area of the map and plunges into the ground. This will kill anyone that is inside the circle, and everyone else gets knocked back. During Overdrive, he is immune to damage, so the main goal is to just stay alive. Once over, he is buffed with maximum output, which permanently increases his attack speed by 25%, and now causes Incinerator to also target garbage piles as well as players. Phase 1's abilities. The 100 energy mechanic. Electromagnetic sorting. Stix floats into the air for 5 seconds, dealing raid damage and marking a bunch of locations with circles that will spawn garbage piles and a large bomb. Rolling rubbish. This is triggered with the electromagnetic sorting. Up to 5 players are marked and turn into rolling balls. This ball increases in size as you roll and absorb garbage piles and enemies. The size of your ball is shown with the extra bar. The damage it deals is dependent on the size of the ball itself. Discarded Doomsplosive. This is the large bomb. The amount of bombs increases with each sorting. The bomb must be hit by a large enough garbage ball, otherwise it will wipe the raid. Now his general abilities. Incinerator. This targets random players with red circles, applying a 3-second dot. These circles can ignite garbage piles. Toxic Fumes. This is the stacking debuff that ticks raid damage every 2 seconds. This is only active when garbage piles are burning. Demolish. This is the tank buster. It applies a 100% damage increase debuff that lasts for 50 seconds. The Scrap Master adds abilities. Scrap Rockets. This is interruptible. It is a 9-second channeled ability. Dumpster Dive. He will mark a random player and jump towards them, marked by a large circle. The intermission mechanic. Overdrive. The boss is immune to damage, flies around, marking multiple circles that need to be avoided. Once he's finished, he gains a permanent buff, increasing attack speed by 25% and causes Incinerator to target players and garbage piles. Trash Compactor. This ends the overdrive by marking a large location on the map that deals lethal damage to anyone inside. Once hitting the ground, it knocks back all players from the impact zone. Role-specific duties. Tanks. Taunt swap after Demolish. Help group up and interrupt the adds. Be aware that the boss deals faster damage after overdrive. Healers. Expect raid damage during the electromagnetic sorting. Expect raid damage increasing for each active burning garbage pile. Expect bursts of raid damage when a bomb explodes. During the intermission, expect another burst of raid damage with the Trash Compactor ability. DPS, kill and interrupt adds. Use a max-size ball to maximize damage to the boss or the bomb. Roll over adds as well to increase their damage taken. Use defenses actively. During the intermission, focus on any remaining adds that are alive. Alright, you're good to go. Shout out to these channel members. If this video helped them, press the thumbs up. Subscribe if you enjoy WoW content. I have plenty of guides, tips and tricks, podcasts, and more. You can show extra support by becoming a channel member. It's 99 cents a month and gives you early ad-free access to all my videos. Check out my store for exclusive Prefessional merch. I'll see you in the next one.